Welcome to Blog 21C. All about NFL season 2021. The National Football League is at work and prepared to begin its 102nd season on Thursday. The guarding Super Bowl champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers will play the Dallas Cowboys in what ought to be a profoundly appraised opener among two famous quarterbacks, Tom Brady and Dak Prescott. In the interim, the NFL's general adversary remains COVID, with more variations creating and fears of one more influx of cases in the fall. A positive case has as of now impacted the season opener, with Cowboys beginning hostile lineman Zach Martin missing the game. What's more, last month, a scaled-down flare-up happened inside the Tennessee Titans. The NFL said over almost 100% of association and group staff are immunized, yet added it expects more sure cases this season even among inoculated people. In any case, the association stays resolute with regards to completing the season on schedule. The NFL previously fined players for COVID-related infringement and undermined relinquishments for groups that don't keep the guidelines. Along these lines, the show will continue. Here is a fast look at what's going on the business front before the 2021 NFL season starts off. Pursuing 100 million watchers. Subsequent to consenting to more than $100 billion throughout the following decade for its media privileges, the NFL's viewership will stay in the features this season, particularly with networks expanding promotion rates to pay for their speculation. Viacom will additionally use its NFL content and return the Nickelodeon game during the postseason. The child cordial broadcast was famous and could draw advertisers searching for a more youthful crowd. Furthermore, CNBC parent organization Universal is banking its Super Bowl broadcast could draw 100 million watchers. The 2022 Super Bowl advertisement rate is as of now expected to increment to generally $6 million, up from $5.5 million this year. At that rate, it's probably going to overshadow $545 million in income, which CBS Sports produced using the 2021 game. The inquiry is, in another TV utilization climate, will the NFL's top challenge at any point reliably draw in excess of 100 million watchers once more? The Super Bowl neglected to attract 100 million watchers 2 of the most recent 3 years, following 9 straight long stretches of overshadowing that aggregate. The 2021 game arrived at the midpoint of 96.4 million watchers, counting streaming, for the Bucs vs. Kansas City Chiefs matchup. It's the most reduced Super Bowl game beginning around 2007. NBC last broadcasted the Super Bowl in 2018 and drew more than 100 million watchers. The 2015 game between the New England Patriots and Seattle Seahawks stays the most observed Super Bowl with about 114 million watchers, and that game was additionally NBC. Brady should help kick off things. Both the games included Brady, who began 2021 in number on and off the field. Brady, 44, won his 7th Super Bowl subsequent to driving the Bucs past the Chiefs, recovered the top-selling stock spot from Patrick Mahomes. He even got into the NFT business. On Thursday, he'll hope to climb in the record books as well. Brady needs 300 passing yards to join quarterback-turned-NBC Sports expert Drew Brees as the main 2 players in NFL history, with no less than 100 vocation rounds of at least 300 passing yards. Doing as such in an early evening matchup should just assistance the narrating part of the transmission. NBC means to outperform a normal of 19.3 million watchers, which its opener drew for last year for the Chiefs and Houston Texans matchup. As indicated by publicizing information firm Edo, the organization acquires an expected advertisement spend of $50 million for NFL openers. NFL season a stupendous occasion for wagering firms. Furthermore, with football back, more games bettors will hope to procure additional pay around NFL games. A record 45.2 Americans are assessed to wager on games during the 2021 season, with 19.5 million putting down internet-based wagers, as per the American Gaming Association. The firm added Americans have wagered $27 billion on sports in the initial 7 months of 2021, creating more than $350 million in government, state, and nearby assessments. With states including Michigan, Virginia, and Arizona currently permitting sanctioned betting, PlayUSA, which tracks the directed U.S. sports wagering advertising, assessed players could bet more than $20 billion on NFL and school football-related wagers this season. Up to this point, the Chiefs and Bucs are the top choices to win the Super Bowl. One person from New Jersey previously bet $38,000 the Bucs would get done with an ideal record. The bet was made through Caesars Sportsbook and could net $1.3 million in case the Bucks go undefeated. Eric Hession, co-leader of Caesars Entertainment Computerized, the division that works its sportsbook, called the beginning of the NFL season a great occasion. He added Caesars tech groups are trying its frameworks by utilizing enormous amounts of synchronous wagers and exchanges to get ready for the volume of NFL bets this end of the week. Each sportsbook perceives the NFL as the essential wagering opportunity for the season, and it's the genuine impetus to get clients to come into your property, download your application, or to take an interest from a wagering experience, Hession told CNBC on Wednesday. Hession said Caesars previously dedicated more than $400 million around its parlay item, offering a $25 million award every week during the season. In this item, bettors bet $10 and endeavor to foresee point spread wagers for each NFL game. The parlay card offering is available in New Jersey, Washington, D.C., what's more, Nevada. With NFL participation returning and cafes and sports bars dynamic again following pandemic terminations during the 2020 season, Hession anticipated emotional expansion in sports bets. NFL business keeps on flourishing. Caesars is one of 3 top wagering organizations that struck elite arrangements with the NFL last April. The understanding permits Caesars to utilize NFL-protected innovation around its games wagering contributions, and it will likewise help the association increment its public income. The NFL made about $9.8 billion at public income, with 32 groups getting a record $309 million each, as indicated by investor filings from the Green Bay Packers. An enormous piece of the NFL's income is media freedoms alongside sponsorships, which pulled in $1.62 billion last season. Early assessments from sponsorship valuation firm E propose that figure will increment to $1.72 billion for the impending season. Furthermore, E noted tech sponsorship income from Cisco, Microsoft, and a refreshment-managed cocktail organization Diageo will assist the NFL with flourishing sponsorship cash. Thank you for watching.